What is up, Mav fans and hoop heads? Wish everyone good vibes out there. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm AG, your host. Welcome on into another episode of Mavs Rundown. Appreciate you all for listening. And today, unfortunately, I joined you the morning after this very bad loss to the Boston Celtics at Boston. They're a really good team, so you couldn't really uh, can't get me too mad because they're playing super well. They've got all the pieces you would need basically for a championship. So this was just a good litmus test, and the Mavs weren't up to the challenge. They uh they fall. I don't know if I said the score 125 to 112. Basically the defense was not there, and then anyone besides Luka Doncic just couldn't keep. Well, Seawood. Luka and Christian Wood did well tonight. Everyone else kind of just average game. No one else really kind of showed up to help out. Boston came with the firepower tonight. They shot, I think, over exactly 50% from three tonight. So that should just tell you how the game goes. When a team shoots, you know, 50% from three and over 50% from the field, they're pretty much almost guaranteed to win. Uh, Defense, we're just letting guys drive to the basket all night. Jaylen Brown, Tatum, all the guys were able to just get to the paint, score baskets, and of course, one of the downsides for the Mavericks is the rim protection. So we could play defense, we could do all the switching and everything, but the last second with all the switching going on, that leaves the paint, wide open. Sometimes at different angles, and so that's why you got to have some rim protectors out there to really help. And we just didn't have enough. First off, can't let guys just go right by us. Uh, but hey, that's what it is. It was just a tough game against a really good team, a fully healthy team at that. But yeah, good game from the Celtics. I mean, shit, they were started off. They were just hot from three from the first quarter on. They were just it was just looking looking like they had shoot around. Like how the threes were just going in so easy. But I guess on the bright side, Luka did have 42 points tonight. He was doing everything he could. 42, 8, and 9. Uh, he was 17 of 28 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, 5 of 9 from the free throw line, just trying to do everything he can to keep us in the game. Shout out to Seawood off the bench, actually showed up, and they actually played him, which I feel like Jason Kidd had to play him just because this was a big TV game. So if all of a sudden he played Seawood 17 minutes just like he did the other night, then a lot more eyes would be on him. So yeah, of course he ends up playing Seawood, probably his most minutes he's played all year, 34, and he scores 26 points, has 12 rebounds, 2 assists. Really efficient game from Seawood. Helped us keep us in it, and also catch us up in it. Because the Mavs, I mean, we were basically down a lot in this game, and then at halftime it was 70-49, just like a beatdown. And then give some credit to the Mavs in the second half. They made a couple runs, got it even down to I think the lowest they got it in the second half was 9 points at one point, at least 9 in the fourth quarter, but we're not able to cap it off. I mean, we would have good runs, but I think there's just levels to this. This was a team that went to the finals last year, and so they got all the right pieces where they need them. They got all their they don't have to worry about a third ball creator or ball handler or anything like that. They got like 5 or 6 of them on their team. So just a really tough team to go against. To really measure ourselves, and obviously we're just not there yet. That's basically what I took away from this game. We're just not to that level yet. So, wish you would see some of these guys on our team. Dodo, he kind of stepped ahead, had a normal game. Reggie, offensively wasn't there, and then defensively, I saw Reggie in the game. I don't mean to pick on anyone, but Reggie, I saw him get drove on many times, just kind of like open door, letting guys go right by him into the lane. Dwight Powell didn't really do much. Spencer Dinwiddie, the other guy, was out there. Only took 8 shots. Was efficient, 6 of 8, 2 of 4 from 3, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. But in a game like this, we need to see him be more aggressive. Now, who knows? That could be maybe his shoulder, because I know he just had that pop back into place after last game. So maybe he just wasn't, trying to be as aggressive. I don't know what it was, but definitely needed more from just everybody. On the bench, nobody really mentioned Josh Green. 22 minutes, but only 3 points. Somehow he's still a plus 11, but he did some good stuff. He's just running around out there, creating chaos, getting, trying to keep this offense moving. And of course, in this game, there's more people like talk about, how everyone stands around and watches Luka. And I've been one to say, there's got to be off-ball movement, especially when Luka doesn't have the ball. If it's Spencer, the one main ball handler, or Luka's out of the game, there has to be more movement around in the offense, because them just standing around waiting for Spencer to try to find a Luka play to get a person wide open is not going to work. Spencer is not Luka. Spencer's a good player, but he is not Luka. He can't be doing all that. And with all the rest of the guys you got in your, you got to have some type of system in there. So that it's just a tough game for the Mavs. There wasn't Tim Hardaway, 1-7, 0-5 from 3, 2 points, another just poop game. Like, come on, man, we need you to start hitting shots. This is, kind of what Mavs fans fear going against the best team, the best of the best. Say it that way. Just not enough offensive firepower, and the defense just isn't there yet. So, yeah, man, I'm just trying to look over at the last. Bertans got some running, didn't really do anything. McGee he had 5 minutes. Did a couple good things, but again, the Mavs just weren't prepared for this one. Didn't step up enough. It took Luka 42 just to keep this game somewhat close. But hey, when a team shoots 50% from three, I mean it's hard to stop. But yeah, man, this was a tough one to swallow. Even though it is against Boston, they're a really good team. But just with the way the standings are, I think the Mavs now are probably, let me see, probably not good in the standings. Probably still somewhere in that really heavy top 10 with the standings. Everyone, but I think the games between first and like 10th are only like a 2 game separating everyone. So right now it's very jumbled. Got to get these wins. I know tonight or last night against Boston, that's just a tough one. Some would probably even say that's probably a scheduled loss to be at Boston, at their place, going against them. So it's all good, take it in stride. But we need to really step it up these next games. We got at Toronto, at Milwaukee, and then we go home for Golden State. So these next 3 games are big. We can't take L's on all these. We got to at least, I can see us maybe going 2-1, if not 1-2, like one of those. I think we probably steal one against Toronto again, and then try and split between Milwaukee and Golden State. Get a win from one of those teams, because I think it would just be a good confidence boost. It would be a good confidence boost if they can hit all 3. But if they can win all 3. But next game for the Mavs is Saturday, the 26th. It's at Toronto, a 4 o'clock start time. So y'all get ready for that. No late time. It's a 4 o'clock start time. So y'all be ready. Let me see if there's anything else. No, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. Just a really tough loss. Sucks, but hey, it's all right. It's the Celtics. It wasn't like it was the Denver without Jokic and Murray and Gordon. So it was actually L. You can be like, well, it's understandable. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. If you want to follow on Twitter, it's at Mavs_rundown. The Mavs Rundown. This podcast is free on YouTube, if you didn't know. It's also on Spotify. I'm AG. Thanks for listening, y'all. Remember, cool heads prevail, and I'll see y'all next time on the Mavs Rundown.